Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk to you about distance learning and a few platforms and websites that I found exceptionally useful while teaching online and in fact actually learning online. And I think if you're like me, stuck at home, you probably know, I'm not sure if you guys know, but here in California they extended shelter in place till the end of May, with May 4th letting some organizations come out, and especially I think construction workers are allowed to begin working on their projects. But nonetheless, so we're stuck at home till the end of May, so we have to work with that. And here are a few things that I wanted to share with you. So first of all, if you are a teacher like me, I'm teaching English in two of the colleges. If you're a teacher like me, I would totally recommend you checking multiple sources. I'm sure your educational institution has already sent you some, but nevertheless, I think you might find them exceptionally useful. So if you teach in English, please check out Cambridge University Press webinars. They decided to make them available to everyone. I think they have them very frequently, about like once a week. So I think it's a great website, Cambridge University Press websites. They have a lot of tips on teaching online, on distance learning, and etc. If you're using one of the learning management platforms like Canvas, you can also sign up for different courses that Canvas has to offer for remote education and remote instruction, just within the system itself. They offer quite a lot. And also @one is just like for example at gmail.com. @one is another educational website where you can find different webinars, and some of them are self-paced, meaning that you can take them at your own pace when you have free time, and they last 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks. They also have courses, actually, the ones that you can sign up for. And but the problem is that I've been checking the dates, and it looks like right now everything is booked. So I'm not sure they're gonna have any availability, but I think there are some courses. There is some space in one or two of them closer to August or September. Personally, I would prefer to learn as much as I can right now, so that in case we have to do our classes online in fall, we'll be all ready and prepared for that. Another great platform or website that you can use is Adobe. And Adobe has multiple categories and options. I personally use Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, and Lightroom, and I'm actually really interested in Illustrator, which will allow you to learn how to draw in different courses like that. Nonetheless, Cloud App, Creative Cloud App, Adobe Creative Cloud App is available to students and educators till the end of May. And also, if you're a student or an educator, you can sign up you can get a membership after May 31st, and it is discounted. It is 50% off for educators and students. And I've been personally using it. I think it's great. And you get it at a very discounted price. One more source that I would recommend everyone using is called Mira. Free access to Mira's collaboration tool and core features, free education plan for students for 2 years, and for educators pretty much forever. If you want the enterprise plan with some pro features, to educators it's 50% off. So I would highly recommend. Mira is a collaborative board that you can use not just for creating lessons. I know that probably some of you, I know that a lot of my Russian colleagues and in other countries, Russian-speaking countries, they use Mira board for creating their lesson plans and lessons with students, individual students as well as group classes. And I think it's a fantastic tool because it allows you to keep everything all in one. So if you don't have Google Classroom, if for example your institution doesn't have any learning management system, then Mira is a great platform that you can use. Also, a website that I found exceptionally useful, not just for online classes but face-to-face classes, is Kahoot. Kahoot allows you to play games, and actually it's great for group activities or for warm-ups at the beginning of the lesson. So basically you need to create an account, you need to go in and enter, like for example, a question. They're great for multiple choice questions, and you enter the question. You have 4 variants, and your kids, your students need to have a mobile device. They can just get a code, enter the code, and they don't even need to register. They just enter the code, and they will see a question on, for example, the whiteboard, or you can read them the question or show the question, and they will just need to answer. And the answers are the shapes. I think it's a diamond, triangle, circle, and a square, but I'm not sure, right? I'm mistaken about that. Anyway, there are 4 shapes. It's pretty cool, it's pretty interactive, and it allows all students to participate. All right, another platform or website that I would highly recommend is called Skillshare. Anyone can go to the website and get a free 2-month subscription. Skillshare allows you to learn from professionals, and it's a great website for courses and for your learning experience. So speaking of courses, actually, another one that I would recommend is Coursera. It's a platform that combines a lot of courses from different top universities. Even UC Berkeley has some courses offered there. And I would say they have a free version where you can just take courses, you can listen, but you don't necessarily get any feedback, and you don't get a certificate. But if you want a certificate, if it's something important for you to show your knowledge, to demonstrate that you completed that course, certificate starts at like $40 plus minus and go up. So depending on which course you're taking. My thing is just take classes for free, take those classes that are offered free of charge, and just to learn, to get some knowledge without spending much money, because it's about learning, not about that piece of paper showing what you know. Okay, let's move on. The next one is Audible. I have it on my phone. I absolutely love Audible. And you can see that currently I've been listening to 2 books. One is called The Omnivore's Dilemma by Michael Pollan, and the second one is Maybe You Should Talk to Someone by Lori Gottlieb. I think I read her name correctly. Anyway, these are fantastic 2 books. I would highly recommend. They're both different. The Michael Pollan book, The Omnivore's Dilemma, is about nutrition and everything related to food. And the book Maybe You Should Talk to Someone is about psychology and understanding what's going on to you personally. It's a book written by psychologists. So if you guys are interested in learning about yourself, on a psychological level, I would highly recommend. Anyway, so why am I talking about Audible and books? Audible recently introduced free stories for kids for the time of shelter in place and lockdown and quarantine. All this time while kids are out of school. So you can actually use it without paying anything, because in Audible you do pay for the books. So what do I personally use out of this? I think I haven't mentioned a couple, but I will tell you what I personally use frequently when it comes to teaching in particular. So with my classes, we both of my colleges are using a learning management system, which is called Canvas, not Canva. Don't please confuse it with Canva, but it's called Canvas. Canvas is a great learning management system where you can create quizzes, assignments. You can actually incorporate Quizlet there too, and students submit their work and you can grade it right there. If you create a quiz, then you can also input the answers, and actually the system grades for you automatically. I'm not sure about those who don't have it in their school, like whether you can buy it or not. But if you don't have Canvas, you can use Mira. Mira board is a fantastic one. And and possibly Google Classroom. But on an individual level, I would recommend using Mira. So in addition to Canvas, as you probably could figure out, I'm using Quizlet, and I'm using it quite frequently. Quizlet allows you to create sets and then let students learn the vocabulary and play using different games. And actually, Quizlet allows you to play live even on an individual level. So right now, since students are staying at home, they can still compete with each other, but without being in teams. So I'm using Quizlet in addition to Canvas. Another website that I absolutely love is called Nearpod. And this is a website that allows you to create fantastic presentations, actually lesson plans, in the form of an interactive presentation. So let me know if you've never used any of these, like Nearpod, for example, Quizlet, and I'll make a tutorial on that. So when it comes to Nearpod, it allows you to incorporate images, videos, audios, interactive exercises where there is a question and students answer on the mobile device and it appears and they all can see. So it's a live lesson, but you don't need to be in the same location. Well, and the last one that I'm using is called Live Worksheets. Live Worksheets allows you to take your PDF files or your Google Doc or Word document files, upload them, and basically create interactive exercises. So let's say you have a test in PDF, you take the test, you upload it to Live Worksheets. Prior to that, you need to create a class. It's very self-explanatory, it's very easy, but again, let me know in the comments if you want me to make a tutorial, a very quick tutorial on Live Worksheets, Quizlet, and Nearpod, because these are the three that I'm using frequently in the past few weeks and few months. So in Live Worksheets, you go ahead, you upload your PDF file. The point is then you go and you select the area where students need to write the answer and you need to type in that answer. If it's a multiple choice, type a letter. If it's a full answer, type an answer. This won't work with essays and long pieces of writing, but it will be great with like tests, short answers, and you need to type in the answer, then click finish, and students go and they write the answer while working with that worksheet. And when they click on finish, the program automatically calculates it. The platform does it for you. The only thing, please be mindful that sometimes it kind of does not recognize the correct answer. So you will need to go ahead and check it manually and regrade it possibly. But at least it saves you the majority of time. I know that I've heard that some teachers in Russia send paperwork to the students. Students take pictures. They do, students like do the homework, then they take pictures, then they send back, and the teachers grade using a pen or a pencil. This is very time consuming, trust me. I would go nuts if I had to do that. It would be absolutely unacceptable. Even with the amount of work I have, I'm slightly going nuts at times. But with that, it's just, no. So this is, I think this is a great way to give exercises to students. So when it comes to essays and writings, we are using Canvas, and in Canvas it allows you to submit an assignment and then you go ahead and you manually grade. But I think if you have a private student, or Google Classroom or Google Folder is something that you can use and you can leave comments. It's very, very easy and self-explanatory. Okay guys, well I hope this was useful. Let me know which platforms you're interested in, if you have any questions, and what's the next topic you want me to talk about. Promise I won't be disappearing for too long.